Welcome back, everyone, to the 5-Star Sit-Down. Devin Henry alongside Jordan Ham with you, and we're going to hop around the state and across the nation as well, talk about where some of these D1 guys are going across and doing some official visits here. And first of all, when you talk about a guy who we're still waiting on, Austin McNamara, head on over to Texas Tech and taking a look around.
Yeah, the kicker and punter, one of the top in the nation, recently got the offer at Texas Tech while he was on his visit. He's thinking he's going to make that commitment before early signing day, but he said he's got to feel comfortable. They're on the late charge. He also recently visited Mizzou, but a really good special teamers that is still out there that could sign on early signing day. And
then we have Jordan Morgan taking a trip down south to the University of Arizona. He's going to take a peek at a local school.
Yeah, Jordan Morgan not making a far drive from Marana. He is the Arizona commit, kind of reaffirmed his commitment there. And Louis Ramirez actually tweeted this photo out saying that he's ready to go, ready to sign. One of the few in-state Arizona commits. It's him and Kyle Ostendorp, the punter for Desert Vista, keeping it with the special teamers. But Morgan recently visited campus this past weekend.
And then we're going to move up to the north side, going up to BYU. Jacob Conover, we know that he's committed to be the quarterback there, possibly of their future. And then also Carter Wheat will be along with him.
Yeah, the Red Mountain tight end joined Jacob Conover on that visit. And BYU's done a really good job recruiting Arizona recently, specifically at Chandler. You got Conover, you got Gunnar Romney, Cash Peterman's up there as well. Those are all three former Chandler Wolves. And then you add Wheat, who is a versatile tight end, but had some injury issues in high school. But they've done a really nice job coming into State 48 and getting some guys.
And now we're going to take a trip back to Vegas, just like you did not too long ago. Seth Robinson heading up to UNLV.
Yeah, one of the Saguaro SaberCat, one of the many talented linebackers on that team. You have him going to UNLV, Clay Randall's going to Air Force, Connor Soley's going to ASU. So that front seven is just really dangerous. But Seth Robinson already committed to UNLV, but kind of wanted to check it out before signing on the dotted line. And I feel like with a lot of these visits that we're looking at, a lot of these guys are already committed to the school. Just one more, hey, let's check in, check everything out, do our due diligence before we make things official.
And then Jelani Newman going on over to the West San Jose State. Not a bad place to visit this time of year.
Not at all. And Seth Robinson's teammate, Jelani Newman, another guy in the trenches over there, really talented guy that really helped the SaberCats over the past couple of years. Yeah, he's committed to San Jose State. So a good get by them, definitely.
And then staying in the Pac-12, moving up north a little bit, though, someone who we might see in the future, Kyle Patterson, head up to Washington.
Yeah, and this is kind of where the commitments sort of stop. Kyle Patterson, one of the top players remaining. He just got that late offer from Washington, but he checked it out, said that he really enjoyed it, but he's going to wait until late signing day. He has a visit with Air Force after the new year, and he wanted to honor that commitment, not go ahead and sign or make a commitment. He wanted to kind of do all of his due diligence on that, but it seems like they really made an impression on him and a big offer for Patterson right after that state championship game.
And now let's head on over to Texas. Davis Duvall heading to Baylor.
Yeah, Davis Duvall, an interesting story. He was a Notre Dame prep offensive lineman, then went to a prep school to kind of further develop, kind of bet on himself a little bit. And now he's getting some big offers. Got an Oregon offer, got a Baylor offer. He's in Waco here checking that out. So a really just interesting story and kind of just reaffirms there's no one real path to get to college football. There's a lot of different ways you can go. And Davis really stuck with it, and now he's getting some big-time offers.
And now this is just a phenomenal opportunity. Heading to check out the Fighting Irish, Tosh Baker. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Tosh Baker, the only 2020 guy on this list. So it's not really an official visit for him, but an unofficial visit. But he went out and checked out Notre Dame, one of the hottest recruits in the entire country right now, the pinnacle offensive lineman. Picked up a big offer from Notre Dame this past weekend, and he was pretty floored with his visit and seeing what has been written about him. But this is a guy that's going to be a hot commodity over this next class as we look ahead to the 2020 class. And I just can't say enough good things about him. Has a very high GPA, super athletic, seems like he has a really good head on his shoulders and could be a top flight commit and a staple for someone along the offensive line in college football the next couple of years.
And now I love this story. Ty Robinson did not go to Nebraska. Nebraska came to him.
Yes, and that's what happened. Last week we talked about it, how Nick Saban swung by. Nebraska decided to do something a little bit different. Maybe, one might say overkill, but they brought 11 of their assistant coaches, or their entire coaching staff pretty much, to go meet with Ty Robinson. Again, he's going to make his commitment on signing day. Has pretty much any big program that he wants to go to, they will gladly accept. But Nebraska definitely making a late push for Ty Robinson over at Higley.
And that's something special right there when not just, Nick Saban is a big deal, but when you bring over an entire coaching staff to go look at this one kid. That's a lot of plane tickets.
That's a lot of plane tickets. That's a lot of per diem. That's a lot of rental cars. So, yeah, they're definitely making a statement saying, hey, we really want you to come up here to Nebraska.
Going all in. Well, here at the 5-Star Sit Down, we always go all in here with your recruiting here in the state of Arizona. But also, we got to give you a little bit of break for the Christmas time, get you in the holiday spirit a little bit. So we're going to take a quick break. But when we come back in January, we got plenty more to talk about and plenty more when it comes to Arizona State, Arizona, and all these recruits here in the state of Arizona. Huge thanks to Jane Daniels, who it looks like he announced he will be coming on over to the Sun Devils in 2019. So thank you to him for joining the show. But for now and for a couple weeks, this is the 5-Star Sit Down. Devin Henry alongside Jordan Ham, and we'll see you next time around here in just a couple weeks.